Welcome back everybody to Rimworld. I'm going to preemptively apologize for this episode being late because apparently one of the mods updated and it completely bricked the save game. Like it wouldn't even, if I tried to import it, it would immediately crash to desktop. No idea what happened with that, but hopefully things are back to the way they are. I do keep local copies of all the mods using the mod manager, so I was able to roll back there. So, yesterday, I decided in my infinite wisdom to leave us right on the start of a Black Hive attack, which is, it looks to be quite a sizable Black Hive attack as well. We've got 4 of those mammoth worms, we've got 6 megalouse, we have 8 black spellopedes, and 4 black spiders. You gotta remember, this isn't like your traditional sort of insect hive attack. These guys have ranged attacks, so this is gonna be fun, I think. This is gonna be a little tricky. Now, we do, of course, have our ridiculous flamethrower setup going on. Do we have, how many flamethrowers did we build, or how many did we buy in the end? So we've got another napalm blaster there, and Aiden's got one equipped already, so I have no idea what happened. We've lost one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's get, honestly, I'm thinking let's just go full flamethrower. I mean, we're going to destroy so many of our own walls, but at the rate things are going, I mean, given the size of this army, not really sure I wanna give them too much chance, especially like I said, because they've got the range attacks. I'm just thinking let's go full scorched earth. Let's just get everybody equipped and we'll just sort of see what people grab. Okay, so John is going to get that one. Dominique is not getting equipped at all. So Dominique, oh, the Aiden's getting that one. Okay. Dominique, okay. Do we even have an armor rack for Dominique? There we go. Okay. So get Dominique equipping from this one. Then Shade is good. Nico is good. Aiden is getting this one. Now, that'll leave behind a spare napalm blaster, so we'll give that to someone else as well. Engo is getting that one. Smudgeboggle has nothing, so you come and equip that one. That'll be another one of the flamethrowers. Actual Cannibal Shadowbuff, come and grab this one. Have we got any weapons on these racks? I think this was the side I was reserving for the napalm blast, and of course we don't have enough quite yet. Okay, that's fine. We can equip him with something else. It's not a big deal. Depending on who survives this raid, we will rename with some of the names you guys suggested in yesterday's episode. I did want to do it before we dived in here, but I thought it'd be a real shame if I pick some of your names out of the comment section and they immediately get eaten by these bugs. So we're gonna wait, and anybody who survives, anybody who proves themselves here will be the ones getting the name. Right, John, oh man, this armor equip is really, really fast with this stuff, huh? Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god, how have we survived without this stuff, huh? Right, so Dominic, get in line as well. We've got these assault charges, so to be honest, the flamethrowers might be overkill. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to see how well just the assault charges do to start off with. Because if we use the flamethrowers, sure, they're good, and we'll definitely win the raid, but we have to commit so much time and effort after that to putting out the fires, rebuilding, especially getting the resources for the walls as well. I'm basically missing out on other resources too, because of course Quad can only do bricks or the valuable stuff. Alright, these armored racks though, these have changed the game right here. Right, so let's get you, I'm gonna get you into position. But I might say hold fire unless we are really, really getting overwhelmed. I just want to test it at least to start off with and see sort of how well we do. Right, what weapons have we got then? We've got orbital bombardment grenades. We've got automatic rifle. That'll do. So a lot of you guys point out as well, and I actually never noticed this before. I only read that we can't store the items with a mass above 10 kg. I didn't realize that not only was there an item limit, there's also a mass limit as well, which explains why they weren't hauling those other met rifles. Why have you got a tail? Oh my god, because I remember, you're partly chicken. Right, yeah, the tail feathers, I remember now. Let's not worry about that. Oh, whoa. I actually never considered this, but it might make it even quicker still if before I send them to go get their gear, if maybe we draft them up. Because right now, I'm having them grab the gear and then manually draft them afterwards, and in the meantime, you know, some of them have already walked away, or some of them have started queuing up other jobs as well. I wonder if you could draft, then get the gear, so that they just stand still after they've got themselves equipped. I don't know why you went to bed, seeing as I queued up. Oh my god, did I queue up after her sleeping job? Sorry, my bad. Okay, that one's my bad. Okay, so Forswear that one, and then Forswear. We've got a full set of marine armor, so we might as well put that on the rack as well. Beaver, how are you doing? Using wooden toilet. Yeah, what about the, did you actually get that tactical vest equipped? Oh, we did. Layers middle. Oh, hang on, we could have a tactical vest and the power armor, right? Does that not use outer? I don't remember the lineup before it, but that opens up a lot of other stuff. Wow, okay. I'm sure there's some crazy combo of different layers that we could build up to get like an almost indestructible person here. Let's take like Aiden's armor, for example. That's got to be outer and middle. Yeah, okay, thought so. That's fine. They can still wear their jumpsuit though, which obviously gives them that move speed bonus. My god, look at this guy. It's like an absolute tank. I love this armor set so much. Like some of these armors added by Rimson are so good. We don't play with that mod enough, to be honest. Right, our guys are starting to move into position. The insects are making their way. Man, this skill box is working so well. Huh? Look at how much they're staggered by that. This is maybe, again, a little bit too OP, so I might adjust this depending on the difficulty. But we are playing on Hildegard. What did I change to, like, Hildegard medium for now? So you might want to go up to Hildegard rough, because this skill box alone, especially with these napalm launchers. Oh, maybe I did put it on Hildegard, On the higher Hildegard difficulty. I don't remember what it's called now. Simply because of the napalm launchers, whatever. So napalm squad, you're going to take a few steps back here, just so that what's the minimum range on this gun? Can we tell? Okay, let's get him to have a few steps back, just in case we can deal with these insects without him to worry about. Oh man, this could work fine. But no, we've still got a couple of other people to turn up still. Do you want to get on the, rather than using that very slow firing plasma rifle, let's get you on the heavy machine gun nest. Man, this could be. We might be fine. We might not need the napalm blasters, which, like I said, will save us a load of time in the rebuild process. And bear in mind, this is without everyone being here as well. So you guys are all in position. We're still waiting on... Okay, so you're in position. We're still waiting on Beaver. Smelting metal from slag. Appreciate that. Not particularly useful right now. And this person has grenades. Maybe we should also remove those. I don't think grenades are going to help out with, you know, the whole trying to not have to rebuild everything all the time. We've got a spare burst charger. Holy shit, we're just leaving it lying around. Come on, go grab that one. Alright, team. Good luck. Let's see how we do. I won't bring in the napalm squad unless we really, really have to here. Now, these guns, interesting enough, they are very, very powerful, but they are very slow firing. It might be a better idea to stagger our people back a little bit, because basically what's happening is because they're all acquiring the minimum range at the same time. It actually might be a better idea. Let's take a look. What is the minimum range on these guns? Yeah, so if we move someone all the way back to here, they won't fire at insects that might potentially be dead before they've even acquired the shot, if that makes sense. It'll be somewhat more staggered, so we won't be doing what we are now, which is shooting at already downed animals. Okay, good luck. Beaver is here with his gun as well. Not that's going to happen too much. See, they did fire that. Oh, man, I wonder if we could get Teresa's to sneak in here and build one of these autocannons. That's what... Oh, no, wait, this is the one with the resources. Teresa. You've got your exo frame on. Come over here and sneak across and build this autocannon as well. And we might be able to test this out at the same time. How are we looking? Yeah, we're going to be fine. I don't think we need those napalm launchers. Oh, man. Okay, this one's getting close. Come on. Knock him down. There we go. Good work. Oh, John got hit. It's fine, though. This is the problem with having these enemies with range weapons. Is it a problem? Oh, it gives toxic build-up. Interesting. Okay, that actually could be a bit of a foil here, then. So be very, very careful and hope they don't focus fire too much on one person. Oh, they're getting close. Team, they're getting very close. Team, you're doing me a frighten. We're ignoring those two, are we? What are they doing? Taking cover. Oh, they're going behind the embrasures, so they can take cover. Wow, that's really interesting. Who'd have thought bugs would be that smart, huh? Come on, Teresa. Haul ass. Oh, we're taking down the mammoth so quickly as well. This was such a good shout, I think. Getting these gun upgrades. Getting this kill box upgrades as well, I think. What are you doing? Holding still. No, finish that one. There's already the resources there, you weird girl. Okay, this is so good. I mean, I'm looking forward to some of the bigger, more challenging raids, because this is, I think, even though we don't have any turrets here, I think this is going to be way too easy. Right, let's, I'm happy to crank the speed, because I think we've got this in the bag, huh? Let's ignore that. Perfect. Not even a threat at all. Not even a threat at all. An entire black cave attack, and we just trounced it. So the first thing I'm going to do then, I'm going to go over to the storyteller settings, and we are going to crank the difficulty here. That was without the napalm squad as well. I want I want a reason to bring in the napalm squad if necessary. And right now, I just don't think it is. I feel like even a couple less people, even if we don't have, you know, the guy on the turret, even if we had, say, Nico, one of our less good shots kicking around, we'd have still been fine there. But obviously that's good news for you guys. It means we can rename more people now because they didn't die horribly. Okay, let's go and transfer back to the armor rack if possible. What are you doing? Transfer back to the armor rack? Why is actual Cannibal Shalabuff not got an option here? Oh no, nobody. Oh dear, that's a problem. Oh, because I forced them to equip some stuff, didn't I? Right, okay, fair enough. We'll see who's left over, and then I'll sort the clothes out afterwards. Well, I was just about to introduce you to the new names of our squad here, but apparently constant production... Sorry, what did that say? Ether something. History messages. What did that say? Ether broken. Aiden of Abysmus has become numb and submitted to their fate? Excuse me? Okay, what does that mean? Is that because Aiden is an egg layer? Ether broken. Consciousness minus 30%. What? That's really bad. Whoa, that's really, really bad. Holy shit, wow. So because we've turned him into, because we've turned her into an egg layer, which is allowing us probably to produce a load of those troop morph eggs, he's become broken by it. Oh god, that's so strange. Alright, well, I mean, we'll try and fix that later on. We get like a brain implant, an AI chip, just to try and bring him back a little bit later on. But for the first thing, let's obviously introduce you to all of our new name people. So, of course, we've got John, Dominique, we have Joe, Jinx, Namey McNameface, great name, Smudge Boggle, Aiden Avivivmus, obviously, Actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf, Lesht, I don't know how you say that, Calfa, Glinks, Spleens, Slot Machine, Colonist, and in Goblin. I love just the simplicity of Colonist. That one works out pretty well. So those are the names we've got for our previously unnamed colonists here. Now, there is a way to bring back Trashi. I've written down a list of some of the comments from the past couple of episodes, and I've tried to deep dive and find some of the ones I might have missed. Now, Trashi, a lot of you many pointed out, I mean, where we've rebuilt the freezer is probably where he went off, right? That's probably where he went rotten. But there is a way we can resurrect young Trashi. It means that we have to jump through a couple more hoops. It means that we have to invest more resources into it. But it's not impossible. That's the important thing. So let's take a look here, and let me look for something called... I actually don't know what I'm looking for. We're looking for, like, some sort of mech serum. So I'm going to just type in mech, and we'll see what we can... Oh, Jesus, I don't know what I expected with that, to be honest. Let's just type in serum instead and see what I can find. Aha, here we go. So, advanced mechanites capable of synthesizing live tissue in order to heal severe injuries or even resurrect a dead person. Now, of course, we've already got that. What we're looking for here, I believe it is the... There it is, the Lazarus Mech Injector. Advanced oh, well, I mean, it's the same description, but you sort of get what we're after here. Now, this thing will allow... So, it might be that, or it might be the DNA reconstruction. I don't remember which one it is. One affects people who have been just heavily injured and on the verge of dying, things like that. And the other one, I imagine that's probably the Lazarus one, right? Actually, I don't know. It could be either. But one of them will allow us to reconstruct Trashi's dead body and bring him back to life. Now, that won't be without consequence. Obviously, he's been rotten, so he's not going to be the same Trashi that we all know and love, but he'll be close. He'll be able to return back to being the Trashi we all know and love. The issue with this is it's a multi-tiered system, so just how having an advanced research bench will allow you to unlock the multi-analyzer, and just like having a multi-analyzer allows you to unlock all of the endgame research, or at least that's used to be the case, now we need an advanced computing system before we can move on to some of this other high-level stuff. So if we want to get to these things, we'll have to research this as well. Now, Trashi, in my opinion, he's the best boy. We need to, I think for the time being, we'll actually put a hold on all of our limb research, and we're going to go straight for the Resurrect serum. What was it called again? Advanced Synthesis. No, it wasn't called that at all. Oh my god, I've lost it in this massive menu again. What was it? Lazarus? There it is, Healer Mechanites, right. So let's go for Advanced Computing next and get this up. I imagine this will also give a slight research bonus, so in theory, it will also help out in the long term with all those other limb research as well. Plus, we get to bring back Trashi, one of our head researchers. I also saw a comment as well that said, rather than cooking meals, we should be cooking these stir-fry meals, I believe it is, or one of these, because they do give a bonus to, as you can see, their food effects, consciousness, metabolism, blood filtration, and blood pumping. I had no idea these were a thing. I didn't really play much with the Vegetable Garden mod besides just getting the resources out of it. It's kind of an OP mod as it is, but apparently these things give you some nice bonuses as well. I believe they said stew specifically is the one we should be making. So that one, yeah, stir fry gives manipulation and blood filtration. This one gives blood filtration, yeah, metabolism, consciousness, blood pumping. So that will help out with work speed in theory. So let's go ahead and I might even say cook forever. Should we just turn all of our ingredients in? Oh, man, is that worth it? So this gives the opinion bonus, the lavish meals. So maybe this doesn't give an opinion bonus, but instead just gives the bonuses. Why don't we cook, like, honestly, if these things are as good as they sound, I'm fine with cooking a shitload of them, to be honest. I think we might cook, we could match the same amount of lavish meals. We could go another 250 of those. So on pause at 100 as well. I might even put that to be the top of the list. Unless we want to have, maybe we want to have simple meals at the top of the list so that we've always got a sort of baseline set of meals in storage, just in case of emergencies. Then after that, we go for the 8 pots of stew. Oh man, we could even go for like fruit drinks as well, couldn't we? The garden coffee we need for... What do we need for that? We need garden coffee. Actually, we could go for a lot of these other meals, which I never really look at too much. What does the fruit drink do? I don't think it actually does anything. It just gives 7% recreation. That's not too bad. Same with the coffee and same with the tea as well. And oh, but those give rest. Okay, so these are, I guess, better than... They might take longer to grow or something like that, but these actually give rest as well. Okay, fair enough. We should probably also brew a load of these and maybe say drink those twice a day or something along those lines so that our people can work for longer. There's a lot of micromanaging with the meal system that I've never really considered before that we could set up to be hopefully quite efficient. Even if we can just get like 2 more hours a day. I mean, 7% rest is quite significant. Just 2 more hours a day of work speed out of them would be quite a lot. Another thing I want to tackle today as well is if we're increasing the difficulty, if we're playing on Hildegard for sort of a while at least, then we do need to concern ourselves more with defending against drop pods. So specifically, we'll need to put turrets around. We might want to make a second kill box too, just in case like I talked about yesterday. If they drop down in this corner of the map, they're going to completely avoid any turrets in this section. Now, we've of course still got these very, very basic turret setup, but upgrading those should be a priority. And also building a second entrance to this area should be a priority as well. Doesn't really matter so much about the hotels, you know, if we're getting drop pods coming, if we're getting mechanoids or whatever, hotel guests come before or come after the lives of our colonists as far as I'm concerned. So if they have to die, then so be it. We should build a second tier kill box as well. Not necessarily as complex as what we've got going on here, but at least something to help defend the colony somewhat. Now, it might also be worth us as well checking out the maximum range of those napalm blasters, lining them up against the wall and concreting over everywhere that flame can potentially go to. That way we won't have to spend, 20 minutes after each raid cleaning up so many fires. Another thing to point out is that these turrets do have a minimum range. To be honest, it's not really that bad, because right now their effective range, they're down by, like, what, 4 or 5 blocks there? We could always, if we wanted to, remove... And I mean, the stagger effect works so well that realistically this already is overkill. What we could do is remove just this sort of tier of the entrance zone, so they're coming in through there, and then we can move the entrance to the actual base over on this side instead, and break that up. Then we could sort of potentially use the whole kill box. I suppose it makes this area kind of redundant, because of course they actually can't shoot up to that. But it would give our turrets a little more of a minimum range. Now, with these embrasures, obviously, we need to have it right up to the embrasure. Otherwise, the bullets will hit the embrasure, as we saw against these 2 insects earlier. So we are going to have to keep it there, but we might have to adjust the kill box around it. Or we would have to bring this wall... I suppose we could bring this whole wall back a little bit. That wouldn't hurt. There's not really enough room as it is anyway for both turrets and our people to shoot out. So we could do a sort of another expansion. In fact, if we put it, like, back here, we wouldn't even have to sacrifice our temporary defense while we get this all rebuilt. I might do that. I think that could work out quite well. Another thing to do as well is maybe cool this base a little bit. It's currently 45 degrees inside the farm. If we go over to the nuclear reactor, it's 47. That's probably the source of most of our heat, huh? So what I'm going to do then is... Man, how are we going to do this? I suppose we could just vent it straight outdoors. So we're going to have to put a couple more... we'll put a couple more coolers on this room. And then I guess we'll just vent this whole building together. Because right now, I believe, yeah, there is no way for the heat to escape besides out through, obviously, the dinosaur room here. That's actually nicely cooled. Okay, fair enough. And the reason, a lot of people are pointing this out as well, the reason I've got both the cooler aiming in and the cooler aiming out there is to help regulate the temperature, because a lot of rooms actually connect up to this one. We should really use that central air conditioning system, huh? Maybe I should learn how to use that between episodes, and that way we could probably solve a lot of our issues. In the meantime, though, just for today, I will make sure that we are venting out a lot of this heat, because otherwise this is going to get... I mean, look, it's 41 degrees in the research room, so that's going to give them a bad work speed. Oh, yikes, that was fast. Oh, shit. Well, there we go. Mechanoids dropping in and drop pods. Ha, 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 ha. They want to use sappers. What, mechanoids want to use sappers? All right, let's see what we're up against. Okay, that's not bad. Wait, 4 mechanoids? Is that it? Okay. Squad up. I mean, everybody's got a dedicated armor right to it now, because I just set some time for them to do that. So that should be everybody getting themselves equipped. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Go, 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 team. Let's get ourselves squadded up. We've got a couple of the... Wait, is that it? Or is that just, like, a couple of centipedes? Wait, what? I think it actually is it, isn't it? A mammoth and 2 centipedes. Okay. I mean, this should be a walk in the park, I think. Nice, nice, nice. You can draft them up and then have them equipped, and they'll automatically just be stood ready for battle. So you're not quite equipped yet. Let's move you to the bottom of the list. You're not quite equipped yet. Everyone else, Godspeed. You're going to need all the help you can get here. Oh, God, we are sending... Oh, man, these guys haven't got guns. The guns haven't saved to the Rex again. Where have they ended up, then? Where have all of our guns ended up? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not a perfect system by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not a big deal either. Maybe we just didn't have enough guns. I'm not sure. I won't blame the mod for this one. It's probably my fault. Right, let's go. Let's go, team. This should be more than enough anyway, given what we're up against. Oh, God. Do we really want to use the flamethrowers? I don't know. I feel like that's going to cause us a lot of problems, especially for something like this that doesn't seem particularly difficult. Get yourself a charge rifle instead. You get yourself an anti-material rifle. That might work. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than lighting up the whole bloody base here. Actually going to get the rest of our people to stand down, because I think against a couple of centipedes, this is probably more than overkill anyway. Let's see what we've got. You got to remember, this armor isn't particularly good, but our guns really, really are. So that's where the strength of our troops are going to come from here. We're DPS rather than tank. Come on, take him down. Good luck. Oh, he's got an Inferno cannon. He's got an Inferno cannon. Let's watch out for that. Okay, everyone spread out a little bit more. That could be a little bit of a concern. All right, let's do something like that. Nice. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Okay, this way we can more easily guess who he's going to be shooting at. Okay, he's reloading right now. Great shots there, incredible work. Oh, we need to get a bit closer then, man. I was a little bit overestimating how good the effective range on those weapons were. Well, there we go. Okay, watch out. Who's he shooting at now? That's clearly actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Oh, man, that was close. Good dodge, good dodge, good dodge. Okay, right, who's he going for next, then? I will focus on micromanaging whoever is going to be shot at by this guy. Oh, he's getting peppered. We might be able to kill it. Come on, come on, come on. Right, he's going for spleens, I believe. That's got to be spleens, right? Back off, spleens. Oh, that might have been Dominique, but you know what? We're fine either way, so it doesn't matter too much. Knock him down, then we'll go deal with the other one. What other weapons did the other two have? So one is a mammoth, which is basically just that massive siege weapon. Oh, there's 2 mammoths. Whoa, there might be more than I realized then. No, it is just that. Okay, those mammoths getting that close is worrying. Jinx, what the fuck, can I ask? Jinx, why? Okay, you guys actually go and get yourself re-equipped then. Sorry, I'm kind of glad I left those guys at home now then. Right, we'll deal with this one. So what did the other centipede have? He's got a burst charger, or a heavy charge blaster, I should say. That's not a big deal. Those mammoths, though, if they get within melee range, are gonna cook us. Come on. There we go. Nice work. Okay, so let's get you guys... We should be able to outpace them. So let's get back behind our lines and fight them there. Run. Oh, they can run and gun as well, don't forget. So we might be able to do a little bit of damage. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, those guys got very close very quickly. Should we say don't worry about friendly fire for the time being? Let's say allow friendly fire. Go for it. Just open fire. Let's try and put these damn things down. Okay, there we go. We've got the attention of one. That's a good start. Right, so back off. Oh, the lag. Back off a little bit. All right, cleaning bot, go home. Oh, God, I forgot about the robots. Yeah, you guys all recall back a second. You guys getting re-equipped. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oh, he's going for my cleaning bot. Oh, my poor cleaning bot. Oh, my God. Aiden, do it. Light him up, Aiden. My cleaning bot. Vengeance. Yes. Kill them all. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, I should probably pay more attention to the guys who are potentially going to be charged down by this mammoth here. Right, get him to position. Oh, God, this is dodgy. This is a little bit risky, I will admit. Right, what can we hit him with? Tasers? You'd assume tasers would be somewhat effective against mechanoids, right? I have no idea. I don't want to risk it. Let's get an actual gun. You've got a plasma rifle already, so you get down here. Haul your ass down here and help us out, for God's sake. What have you got? Nothing. You get a... I can't believe that. I'm still doing bloody gun management even now. Get those plasma grenades. Fuck it. We'll see if those work out for us. My turrets, damn it. Aiden, knock them down. That's not really very effective against mechanoids at all, is it? Okay, cancel. Ceasefire. Haul ass. I think that boy's coming for you. Actually, yeah, let's use him as a bait. Let's use Aiden as bait. I'm sorry, Aiden. You are valuable to this colony and all that, but I'm going to use you as bait right now. Oh, that turret's about to blow up. That might take the mechanoid with us if we're lucky. Now, what happened to the other guy with the charge blaster? Okay, he's getting very, very close. He's more of a threat, I would argue, so let's focus on killing him first. We should probably move them into a bit more cover. I might just see if we can risk that and kill him before he does any more significant damage. Good luck. Yeah, it really does not affect the mechanoids too much. Okay, how are you guys doing? What the fuck are you doing? Draft up, for God's sake. Grenade that man. Okay, here we go. Let's see what these plasma grenades are like. Glinks has been hit. Oh my God, the screen shake from that is unreal. The plasma grenades do a good amount of damage. Glinks, how is it? Yeah, okay, it's from this charge blaster. Thought that might be the case, but it's nothing particularly lethal. The armor has soaked up a lot of it. It looks like it's just bruises. Crushed his stomach. Oh, God. Oof, owie, my stomach. Okay, knock him down and we can help out with the... Oh, God. Come on, stay strong. This armor is better than I'm giving it credit for, to be fair. There we go, nice work. Okay, help out Aiden. Aiden's fighting a mammoth with a hammer. Aiden, I appreciate the effort, but please fuck off. Thank you. Okay, this thing's on fire. Oh my God, don't get that close, Jinx. For God's sake, back off. There we go. That thing is actually melting. Okay, so the napalm blaster did eventually work in our favor. How are we doing with this thing, by the way? Oh God, it's going for our rocket launcher. There's all of our turrets dead as well. Nice work. Okay, not as bad as I thought, considering I didn't take into account that other mammoth. That wasn't too terrible, but that is exactly highlighting what I was talking about earlier. We need better turrets than those real base game shitty little things. John is being attacked by a goddamn what now? A Tanisophrius. Spleens, be careful with that gun. John, haul ass. Hauling bot. Cleaning bot. Whatever you're doing. Hauling bot. You're now hauling ass bot. John, please move. Do not fight that man with a... Only John is crazy enough to fight a full-blown dinosaur with a scalpel. Get out of there, you absolute mad lad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. There's actually a good... I would say that's a pretty good reason to keep people equipped with guns in hindsight. Maybe I should just have them keep the guns on them at all times rather than keep transferring it to the armor rack. Sure, they would move slightly faster if they didn't have the gun. But in times like that, in a Jurassic world, maybe just having guns would be kind of helpful. Even for the random drop pods, say they drop right in on our base. At least that way we can put up a little bit of a fight. There was also a comment on yesterday's episode regarding the porn morphers as well. So this comment went directly against another comment I saw on an earlier episode that basically said the stabilizers, when you use them, will basically cancel any morphing and prevent future ones from happening for the next 5 days, but you don't have to keep administering it. It's not like a medicine that you have to keep taking over and over. And then the reverter is if you want to undo the damage done by that. I've previously read a comment that said the opposite, that you would need to keep taking them every 5 days, otherwise they keep changing. So I'm going to assume that the new comment is the right one because they were saying it from what sounded like a position of authority. So I'm gonna trust you on that. So what we'll do then? I think we've already cancelled the. Let's go to, what was it, social drugs, stabilizer. Let's go ahead and cancel these then, because I guess we don't need to do it anymore, huh? We'll take it back to social, and then if they do turn into a chicken, I'll feel really dumb. But in the meantime, hopefully we can avoid wasting more of our medicine on what we don't need to do. But if that is true, then that opens up a whole world of possibilities for the porn morpher mod. It means that we can explore some of those semi-transformations and get the bonuses out of it without also affecting, you know, running the risk and having to micromanage that medicine system. Bring you back, Trashi. We will bring you back, Trashi. We have the whole research squad. I even built another research bench there. Oh, well, I specifically moved that one over so that we could expedite this process as much as possible. I want my boy Trashi back so he can be alongside. I don't know if we'll keep the full research squad after doing that. That might be a little bit overkill. Or actually, saying that there's so much friggin' research to do, I might go for just as many possible people on the research squad as we can. Well, that explains a lot. Stew is apparently forbidden by default, even though it's a lavish meal. Okay, whatever. Well, there we go. That should solve our problem. We got 256 stew, so our people will hopefully get those movement bonuses. Actually, can we force someone to go and eat some stew? John, eat some stew for me. This is for science. That's how I eat stew. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like to lean it on its side so it goes everywhere. All right, what are we looking at then? 8 stew, well fed. Oh, that is very good. That is actually insanely good. Blood filtration, blood pumping, metabolism. So if you feed that to sick colonists, those guys are gonna be a lot healthier. Beat the plague one bowl of stew at a time. Consciousness plus 10% though is obviously quite good because that will affect everything he does. That's nice. That's a nice little bonus. What I might even be tempted to do is not cook any lavish meals at all. So they've only got the choice of eating stew, or they will only eat stew. They might prioritize the lavish meals or something weird like that over the stew. So I'm gonna just suspend lavish meals for the time being. Oh, they're linked, aren't they? Yeah, there we go. So how many more double auto cannons can I build? So we've got 5,400 steel. My god. 371 plasteel, I think, is actually going to be the prohibiting thing here. So that's 80 on 60, 2,400, 3,200. We can build 4. We can build 4 of them. That's fine. Say 3,200. I meant 320. Ignore me. I'm not a big fan of my 80 times table. All right, let's put in then. Let's put down 2 of these. I think that's absolutely fair. Unless we just put down 2 on each side. That might actually be overkill as it is. Again, we haven't really seen these things in combat. So let's put down that one there as well. There we go. That's looking pretty good. We'll see how they do. And then just second chambering this as well. So we've got a little bit of a delay. We actually, why don't we test out? We've got those, what is it, like a remote controlled doors? We could test those out for an internal kill box to actually just try and shut our enemies out. There we go. At long last, our advanced computing is done. That means we are another step to being able to restore Trashi. Every time I think we're getting close, there's something else we need to goddamn do. Okay, so wait, is there like new stuff here? I feel like this menu's gotten even more expanded. Oh, it's probably where we've got the organ vats and the clone vats. Right, that makes a lot of sense. So let's go over to MISC then, and then we are a computing system. We're gonna have to put that somewhere where it connects up to all these workbenches, which I think is gonna be easier said than done. That should work it, right? Yeah, I mean, if it's clearly connects up to this one, it's got to be connected up to the other one as well. Yeah, let's just ram it into the rest of this bloody base. Sort of running out of room a little bit. As you can see, I'm trying to pack in as many bonuses as possible into this area. Do we need this second multi-analyzer? Actually, potentially, yes. Yeah, it can only connect up to 2 benches at a time by the looks of it. Okay, that's annoying. Right, okay, let's think about this. We can fit all this stuff in. So if we reinstall that there, because that's not going to block anyone. If we put that one there, and then remove this and this, just in case it takes up 4 blocks rather than 2, we should be able to fit it in there. This is World Trader. Okay, let's go and see what they've got then. Sorry, I think we're massively overrunning today, but I think we've got a nice little thing going here, so I'm trying to pack it as much as possible. Slot machine, what's wrong? Psychite addiction. Oh, for fuck. Okay, well, that was slot machine slash fork slash Zoe Lee here. Apparently downed. Okay, cool. Who's our next best entertainer slash social man? It's John. Of course it's John. Everything is John. John is perfect. John is infallible. Let's go and see what they've got. Fortunately, John has cow mouth, so the prices aren't going to be much different to using someone who's shit at social. Wait, whoa. Wait, maybe they sell, maybe, oh, whoa, they sell some interesting stuff here. YP Swarmer. Whoa, what are those? We might just buy them to see what they're like. Do they sell these serums? Resurrector mech serum. Oh, that's ours. Okay, never mind. What's a sensory mech injector? Okay, I see. Injector for sensory mechanites will greatly... Oh, so that's like the random event that will happen. The Rat Lord Transport Company. Write that down, because that is a future playthrough of ours right there. Okay, I want to buy... We've got some Great Devourers. We've got a male... We could buy some female Great Devourers. We could try and get a Great Devourer breeding program. I'm in. We've got 2 males. Let's buy 2 females. We've got... What are these things? Big armadillos, by the look... Not armadillos. Maybe armadillos? I actually don't know. What am I talking about? We're looking for... What's humanoid protein? Oh, we can turn them into organs? Okay, that's interesting. There's only one. I assume we'll need many to turn them into organ after all. Advanced components. We could buy some of those because apparently we're out. I'm not saying that. We haven't really got much silver left, and we can craft those ourselves, so I'll try and avoid doing that, maybe. If we've got anything we can sell them, that's the important thing here. I'm sure we've got a load of spare shit. Yeah, sell the smoke leaf, because that's apparently causing us issues. Stabilizers, I guess we don't really need 25 up, but we'll keep them just in case. Yeah, besides that, I don't really want to sell any of this stuff, because I think it's all too valuable to us. Sell our spare arms and spines, so I think that's fine. Oh, evolved primary heart. Whoa, does that mean we could get a secondary heart? You'd kind of assume so, huh? Man, I really want to try one of these YP Swarmers, but given that they are 5,200 for the legendary one, which might be a little bit OP in hindsight, that's a little bit expensive. We'll see. So we'll test out some of the various different... we'll test out some of the various other Rimsenal, because we have the full Rimsenal set. Oh, God, those are huge. We'll test out some of the other factions as well, rather than... Because right now we're just using the Jotun Stellar ones, which is giving us that crazy cool armor Aiden was wearing. But I do want to give some of the other ones a go as well, because I don't think we've ever really played with... I don't think we've ever really played properly with... Rimsenal. There we go. How did I forget the name? I literally said it 2 seconds ago. Help me. Thank you all for watching. We're going to leave this one here for today. Again, I apologize about this episode being massively delayed, but between doing the video with Paradox, the promotional video for those guys, and also having the game crash on me every 5 seconds, didn't really help for a good video make it do. Thank you, guys, all for watching, though. If you've got any more names, if you want to chuck them into the mixture, and I will pick out some for any future colonists we get as well, of course, feel free to. And in the meantime, let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who make this series and this channel possible in the first place. A big thank you has to go out to Alchemia, Aiden W, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Dueline of Gondolin, Facundo Vasquez, Ghost of Protocol, Gogula, Sarik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, My Name Isn't Dio, Muskratful, Natbuskus #1, Necrophil, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Megmastain, Somnus, The Forsaken One, T-Bike Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Backus Backus, Void Prince Kibo, William Green, and Zazzy7011. Thank you for your support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making YouTube viable in 2019. It's much appreciated. And a thank you as well has to go out to Uwu Daddy, Asro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Betimus Max, Buen Gunn, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Chris, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk217, Emerald Beam, Exploded Knees, Gaz, Genji Zerk, Gotham O'Grey, Haji Damar, Icarus, Icy the Grey, Ida C, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, James Shea, Jason Sushu, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mustolp, Monty, Mostly Samson, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nostrus Nick, Noah Gallimore, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sagittaire, Sam Kia, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, The Insane Pickle, The One Ring, Volonquery, Varagon, Voodoo Mumbo, Will Wade, Wilson, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach, and Zico 2. Thank you for your support on Patreon.